Scolari family started in Switzerland, Baronne, Switzerland. My great-grandfather, he was born in the late 1800s, came over either the late 1800s or early 1900s. His name was Peter Scolari. And the reason he came to the United States was because they were having food shortages through the produce they were growing over there. And so they either sent him to Argentina or California. My grandfather came over to San Francisco, and I think they sent him over to other people that they knew, Swiss people that were living in California, because somebody had to have taken him, and he moved from San Francisco when he first came into Los Alamos. It's a little small community above Santa Barbara. And basically what he did is he made cheese. He was a cheesemaker. And so he used to make the cheese and take it to San Francisco and sell it and come back, and that went on for years. But in the meantime, he was probably there 10 years. And he came back to Switzerland. Baroni is the name of the town. It sits on the Italian border of Switzerland. We're Swiss Italian. Switzerland's made of whoever country you're close to. You're Swiss German, Swiss French. So we're Swiss Italians. So we're Italians that actually went up into Switzerland. Anyway, went back and married Aunt Zunta and brought her over, and they started having kids. I think they ended up with 6 of them. And so anyway, that life went on good for a while, and then the cheese business didn't do so well, and so they started dry farming garbanzo beans. They tried a little bit of everything, but that seemed to be the staple for that area. And so the 6 kids they had, my grandfather, Joseph Scolari, was, I think, the middle child. And anyway, so him and one other one, Al Scolari, the only 2 that had kids, the rest of them didn't have kids. And my grandfather had one child. He married my grandma, Annie. She was a Seamus, actually Portuguese. And then from that point, my grandfather was a bus driver, and he drove the kids from Los Alamos area into Orcutt. And he thought one day there'd be a good place to put a gas station in Orcutt. So he saved some money, tried to put the station, but he didn't have enough money for the gas pumps, so he just had the store. So he started a little convenience store, which we call a convenience store. It was a grocery store back then. It wasn't very big. And he had this guy running. He was still driving bus, and the guy made it about 1 year and realized that he didn't know what he was doing. So my grandfather pulled my father out of high school his sophomore year. He was really pissed at him because he wanted to graduate from high school, and brought him into the grocery store to run it. And from that point on, that started the Scolari's Markets back in 1947. Was when my grandfather started. I think my dad went in there about 49 or 50. And till this recently, we've run the Scolari Markets for over 65 years.